introduce myself, especially those of us meeting me today for the first time. My name is Engineer Ofon Bokudom. I'm the billionaire ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's business presentation. So I'm actually here to share an amazing opportunity to every forward-thinking, business-minded individual. So you are here, you have been looking forward to achieve your dreams, your financial goals, then you're in the right place at the right time with the right set of people and with the right information. So I would like to start by making it, just talking a little about myself, especially those of you meeting me today for the first time. I'm an electrical engineer by profession who went to school like other people went to school, after school, we started job hunting, after I used service, and I had no job for 3 years plus, and I started depending on my aunties and my uncle to survive. May you never depend on anybody to survive in the mighty name of Jesus. Any little thing I called my aunties and it was very boring. They start avoiding me, avoiding my calls, and it was that bad. So sometimes I now forget the fact that I'm a graduate. I will draw that paper call certificate one side. I'll go on the street looking for where they're building house. Anybody I see one, I'll tell them, please, can I see the contractor of the building? When they show me the contractor, I'll say, sir, please, if you give me a chance to help to install electrical fittings, I can do that. Most contractors, out of self-pity, they will give me an opportunity. And I was being paid 3,000 as a day job. But I was calculating 3K times 30 days, that is 90,000 naira. But the country is very funny in such a way that once you complete one project, getting another one is always difficult. So I now decided to go and learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener. As a graduate, I was really selling liquid soap and air freshener until one day, June 2014. One of my friends came to me, talked to me about this opportunity I'm about to share with you today. I did not believe the business for 8 months because I have master's degree in Thomas. So after 8 months, that my friend bought a Toyota Corolla. He drove to my house, knocked on my door, face me and face you. I came out, he took me outside and showed me the car and said, this is the result of the business I've been talking to you about. When I saw the car, I swallowed my pride. I followed him to attend the presentation. After the presentation, I didn't have money. I have to borrow the money from my uncle, the most eldest man in the family. Started with 3 business slots. In my first 1 month, I was being paid 1.8 million. How I was being paid, I'm going to talk about it today. And now I am 5 years old in the business. This year makes me 6 years in this business. So 5 years of doing the business, I've earned over 600 million naira. The company have taken me to over 10 countries in the world free of charge. And the white Mercedes-Benz you are seeing on the screen is my 5th car. This car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. Like I said, I'm not here for myself. I'm here for you tonight. That is why the topic for today's business presentation is the sharing economy. This is the reason why we are here today. We are actually here to talk about the sharing economy, how we can achieve our financial dreams through this economy, and which is the new normal. So if I talk about the new normal the way it is, most of us will not understand. So the only way I can do this tonight is to take everybody back to the 18th century. Let's start tonight's discussion from there. 18th century was considered to be the agricultural economy, agricultural era, or agricultural age. In that age, our forefathers were practically farming and hunting to survive. We left that generation. We moved to the generation called the 19th century, which is considered to be the industrial economy or industrial age or industrial era. In that era, entrepreneurs like John D. Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, these entrepreneurs start building companies, factories, industries, big machines. So there was a need to train people to work in the company, work in the factory, manage the machines. That was why they brought the idea of school system. And the concept was simple. Go to school, get a good certificate and get a good job. People did not want to change from being a traditional farmers to going to school. That was why the federal government of Nigeria were encouraging everyone that chose to go to school. Those days, government will encourage you by giving you scholarships, bursaries, allowances. Once you are done schooling, you don't need to look for a job. Job come looking for you. Factories come looking for you. Even with class 6, you have a good job. That was when they were being told that certificate is the key to become successful. Truly speaking, certificate was the key in that generation, but no more the key in my generation because government have changed the padlock. You can see graduates today in Nigeria driving keke just to survive. And gone are the days we depend on certificate. Formal education is good. Going to school is good. You can earn somebody a living, but self-education will earn you a fortune. So we no longer depend on certificate today to become super rich and wealthy. What we need now to become super rich and wealthy is certificate. Certificate. You must be mentally smart and sound. When someone is mentally lazy, the person will end up working for someone that is mentally smart and sound. We have left that generation a long time ago. We moved to the generation called the 20th century, which is considered to be the computer economy, or you call it the computer age or the computer era. We know there was a time in Nigeria Almost every young man you meet, we go to cyber cafe, we do night browsing, but today, no more cyber cafe, no more night browsing, because almost all of us can browse from the comfort zone with our smart devices today. So we have left that generation, we moved to the generation called the sharing economy, or the 21st century, or the connected economy. So you can, if you're following me, you will notice that we have been moving from one generation to another, to where we are right now. So this is where we are. Let's talk about this generation. Like I said, if you are born poor in this generation, it's not your fault. But if you die poor in this generation, it's your fault, because poor is simply spelled P-O-O-R, which simply means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Whenever a man keeps passing over opportunities repeatedly, it tends to be a poor man. Of course, people keep telling me in Genofon, I have never seen opportunity before in my life. It's not true. Opportunity comes to everybody every single day of our life. Sometimes you did not recognize this is an opportunity that will change your life. Sometimes you even recognize this is an opportunity that will change your life. Because of fear and doubt, you did not take action. Because in this generation of the 21st century, there is abundance in this generation. Like I tell people, there is abundance everywhere. So you shouldn't be broke, you shouldn't be poor. So if you are broke and poor, you're struggling financially, pay attention to tonight's business, because I'm going to show you an amazing opportunity. Because what really kills dreams is fear and doubt. Fear and doubt is the reason why people don't take action. And the difference between where we are and where we want to be tomorrow is action. If you don't take action, all I'm going to say tonight is not going to make sense if you don't take action. So action is what makes the difference in the result. So looking at this today, there are so many forward-thinking, business-minded opportunities that have taken advantage of the 21st century. So I will definitely mention some few businesses in the 21st century and the 19th century, comparing them, and to tell you how you can take advantage of the 21st century tonight. Let me start with Uber. Today, Uber has been ranked as the world's largest taxi company. Own no vehicle. Uber doesn't have a car. Uber only have a system of residual income that connects somebody to a taxi. People buy their car, people fuel their car, maintain their car. Uber will just connect the customer to you. You will carry the customer to a location. Uber is making 25%, of course, or whatever you carry the person. Now look at Frank Nnaji, the owner of ABC Transport Business, started ABC Transport Business, 1993, 28 years old in business, started business in the industrial economy with over 5,000 fleets of cars in Nigeria. The owner of Uber started Uber 2009, 12 years old in business, less than 28 years of Frank Nnaji. Of course, has no car in Nigeria, started business in the sharing economy. And then last year, December, with over 5,000 fleets of cars, Frank Nnaji worth 16 million US dollars. The owner of Uber worth 4.1 billion US dollars. Now look at this very well. AP&P has been ranked as the world largest accommodation provider. Own no real estate. AP&P doesn't have accommodation. They simply connect human beings to accommodation. They're making money. And of course, look at Facebook, the world's most popular media provider. Creates no content. All of us that have a Facebook account. Who created your Facebook account? Obviously, you're the one. You're the one that will put on timelines and walls. Your friends will like it. Comment on it. Share it. Some of us do what they call Facebook boosting. Mark Zuckerberg is making money. Look at Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Dangote started business 1981. 40 years old in business. Of course, Dangote started this industrial economy. Dangote cement, Dangote flour, Dangote this, Dangote that. And of course, Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook 2004 in the sharing economy with no single office in Nigeria. Dangote with everything he has. That last year, December 2020, Alhaji Aliko Dangote worth 10.1 billion US dollars. Mark Zuckerberg worth 101.7 billion US dollars times 10 of Alhaji Aliko Dangote net worth. Let me spell it for you in between the lines. Of course, Uber connect human being to taxi that are making 25%. AP&P connected human being to accommodation that are making 30%. Facebook connected human being to human being that are making money. If I show you an amazing opportunity tonight, all you need to do is to share information that connect human being to opportunities, and company pays you money every day. The question remains, will you share those informations and get paid every day, or will you walk away? If you're going to share information on your text message or WhatsApp and get paid every day, go to the chat box and type 1. I want to see your comment on the chat box. I want to see your comment. You're watching from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, anywhere. Go to the chat box and type 1. Just type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1. On Zoom right now, type 1. I've got to look at it very well. I want to be honest and be frank with you. Look at Instagram, the world's most valuable photo company, sells no camera. Netflix, the fastest growing television network, lays no cable. Alibaba, the world's most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Why am I telling you all these stories? I want you to think. Why do I want you to think? Because none of these 6 companies existed 20 years ago. None of these 6 companies existed 20 years ago. That means what I'm about to share right now never existed 20 years ago. That means if you bring a 20 years mindset to argue with us, there is no need, because person will know something and he know know, say he no. Waiting the call arising. He that doesn't know and doesn't know, they doesn't know. So for the purpose of knowledge and purpose of information, just keep your mind open, because a closed mind is worse than a blind eye. Imagine there's a system that allows you get paid every day just by sharing information made available to you. Our company provides you information on your text message, on your WhatsApp. What kind of information? Something like Mr. XYZ, Mr. ABC. Are you open-minded to make an extra income in the 21st century? Be part of a Zoom meeting, something like that. You send the text, send the WhatsApp. Some will come, some will not come. Some will come and say, some will come and say no. But anybody that says yes, we're going to mentor the person to make money every day. Those that says no, no problem, but we advise them. Please, anytime somebody shows you opportunity, kindly say yes, because we are living in the world of opportunity. Like I keep asking, will you share those informations and get paid every day, or will you walk away? Of course, people say, I'm going to share information and get paid every day. Somebody say, I'm going to walk away. If you're going to share information and get paid every day, congratulations, welcome on board, because we are living in the world of opportunities. Let's look for business model inside the sharing economy. Why are we open-minded? Because we have what is called one source of income. That is why we are open-minded right now, because most of us have one source of income. We are working very hard. But the problem and the challenge is that all our family bills and responsibility depends on it. You can see a man today working very hard. House rent depends on it. Children's school fee depends on it. Feeding depends on it. Transportation depends on that same income. And the worst problem, village people still depends on it. Your name now, sorry. Because village probably no never finish. So there's a need for everyone to have an extra income. There is no rich and wealthy man that have one source of income. All of us have multiple streams of income. So let me just talk about money tonight a little bit, because before someone makes money in this life, he has to sit down and decide. Tell your neighbor, decide. Go to the comment box and type decide. I want to see everybody dropping the comment on the chat box when you type decide. We must decide how we want to make our own money. Because this money, I want to borrow, this issue of money, I want to borrow from my friend, my mentor, my coach called Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant, telling us how money flows into our lives. That practically, if you want to make money, you must decide how you want money to flow into your life. We can decide to make money as an employee, self-employed, business owner, or investor. This quadrant is shared into two. We have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. People on the left-hand side makes money from what is called active income. People on the right-hand side makes money from what is called passive income. Why do we call these guys active income on the left-hand side? Because they can only make money when they're actively involved. They are not actively involved, they don't make money. A teacher only gets paid because he's teaching. Doctor gets paid because he's practicing. Lawyer gets paid because he's practicing. That means if my father was a medical doctor, my father died as a medical doctor, for example, God forbid, last year, the hospital management board cannot come and say, oh, the man was a good man. The man is late. Oh, let's keep paying the family salary. Never. He's no more actively involved. He's no more getting paid. And the world 95% population belong to the left-hand side of the quadrant. The world 5% population belong to the right-hand side of the quadrant. If I ask you a funny question, between the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the quadrant, which of the side of the quadrant we love to belong to? I guess you say where the 5% belong to. The world 5% multi-billionaires, of course, rich and wealthy men, because everybody here that must, if you must choose to be here, you must also decide to do what we do here. What do we do here in this side of the quadrant? We simply leverage. Every other person trade their time for money. Now they ask Dangote, leverage is the success secret of every entrepreneur. We don't teach leverage in school. We intentionally, strategically remove leverage from school curriculum, because the day you know what a rich man knows and do what a rich man does, you become rich and wealthy. So we don't teach leverage in school. No wonder they ask Alhaji Aliko Dangote, journalists asking a question, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, you are so rich and wealthy. How many hours do you work in a day that you are so rich and wealthy? Alhaji Aliko Dangote said, I work 400,000 hours in a day. That is why I'm so rich and wealthy. Everyone shouted and carried their hands on their head and they said, what? God, Almighty God, gave everyone 24 hours in a day. Dangote, how come you are working 400,000 hours in a day? Dangote opened his mouth and said, I have over 50,000 staffs. Each of my staffs come to work in the morning by 8 o'clock and they close by 4 p.m. Each of my staff give me 8 hours of their time. 8 hours multiplied by 50,000 human beings, that is 400,000 hours in a day for one man. Every employees sell their time for money. Every rich and wealthy man, we buy people's time. Tell your neighbor, tell your neighbor, if you are not serious in this life, I will buy your time. If your neighbor is not serious, you buy his time, you employ him. Because when somebody is an employee, he has a job. Job is simply spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. Once you have a job, you have a boss. Once you have a boss, your boss will tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, how much he will pay you. And when somebody pays you salary, the person will use your time, person will use your energy, the person will use your intellectual property, what you learned in school for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And you know what happens? What we pay employees every month? What we pay employees every month is called salary. Nobody on earth has ever collected salary and build and buy a private jet. Nobody on earth has ever collected salary and build a skyscraper. Nobody on earth has ever collected salary and buy a Lamborghini, because salary is a bribe given to an employee to forget about their dreams in life. So if an employee, my advice and my recommendation tonight is that you need an extra income. Do you know why you need an extra income? Because waiting 200, 300, 400, 500, 800,000 naira salary they buy last year, that money cannot buy that same thing again this year. That's why I tell you that you need to open up your heart right now to more ways to make an extra income for yourself. Let me talk a little about self-employed. Self-employed people are people that tells you, I don't want to work for someone. I don't want someone to work for me. I want to work for myself. So they equally trade their time for money. Keke man, Okada man, laundry man, baba mechanic, tailor, seamstress. So you have these guys called themselves business owners. So once you employ somebody, you will not become self-employed. You become employee owner, entrepreneur. Every business owner, of course, you own a system, people work for you. Of course, system is spelled SYSTEM, which simply means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. So we want to show you a system. Owning a system is a capital intensive project. But tonight, I'm going to show you a system less than 50,000 naira. And we're going to hold your hand, mentor you. The company 15 years in the world, 9 years in Nigeria, physical presence in over 100 countries in the world. Of course, I'm 5 years in the company. This is making me 6 years. I'm going to show you how I made my own millions and how you can intake support you, not just me, other mentors. I was being mentored by the Elite and mentor, and today I'm successful, and I would like them to also mentor you and also my support. And looking at this, for you to actually become an entrepreneur, that means you're going to leverage on human being, investors leverage on their money. This issue of leverage, we'll talk more about this issue of leverage in the Millionaire School. Why are we going to talk about this in the Millionaire School? Because person will go to medical school. When the person graduates, the person becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school. When the person graduates, becomes a lawyer. Or that person will go Millionaire School. When the person graduates, what will the person become? Of course, a self-made multi-millionaire. In the Millionaire School, we teach people about core values in life, core purpose in life, money masterclass, financial intelligence. All these trainings are all free of charge. We don't charge money. We run it as a corporate social responsibility, a way of giving back to the society. So we have 10 reasons why people say yes to this business. 10 reasons why you need to say yes. 10 reasons why I say yes. I think I love number 10 so much. Let us read it together. One together, go. Transferable to your children. That means you can actually transfer this business to your next of kin. I am in the business for 6 years. For the past, of course, 3 years of my life, I have never earned less than 100,000 in a day. And the company policies, it may happen to me, and of course, I'm no more. 500 years from now, 1 million years from now, I'm dead. 1 million years from now, my next of kin will continue to inherit that amount of money as long as the company exists and they're paying money. Of course, the good news is this: it's a one-time lifetime business lot registration. Now, for any business to be legal in any part of the world, that business must be registered with the government of that country of operation. In the case of Nigeria, for your business to be legal, your business has to be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, called CAC. And once you are done doing that, you have to go to what we call Federal Inland Revenue Service and collect what is called tax identification number. So now the company policy says that you must buy a business lot less than 50,000 that cover the legal part of the business. Then you drop the account number. As you do the business, the company pays us money every day. We call it daily pay. We call it daily alert. We call it daily income. Like me, I don't like to show people my alert, because my personal life is my private life. My alert the company pays me is so scary that I now check out every year the amount of money I receive in a year. I look at the month. I say, let me publish the month I received the least amount of money. Like last year, October, I received the least amount of money. Company paid 182,000 on Tuesday, 5th of October, 573,000. Saturday and Sunday did not earn money. The following Monday, 5th of October, company paid me 687,000. Tuesday 6, 582,000, Wednesday 7, 300,000, Thursday 8, 503,000, Friday 9, over 390K. I cannot even show you my account balance. It's just scary. The truth of the matter is that this is the first time I've ever been in Nigeria for the past 5 years, more than 8 months. I don't stay in Nigeria for more than 8 months. I travel to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, buy hotel apartment, buy condominiums. When I come to Nigeria, people are telling me life is difficult, life is hard. I say, no, life is not hard. Life is not difficult. Life is good. The Lord is good, you know? So Saturday and Sunday did not end my. The following Monday, 685,000, Tuesday 13th, 367,000, Wednesday 14th, 306,000, Thursday 15th, 2.1 million in a day. Let me ask a funny question. Do we actually think I'm qualified to mentor anyone to make at least 20,000 every day of his life? The answer is yes, because we cannot give what we don't have. So money making is not by power. If money making was by power, People that carry Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse, they would have become the richest people today in the society. Money making is not even by giddy giddy, not by being busy activities. No, even by getting busy. People that push wheelbarrow in Nigeria market, they would have become the richest people today in the society. Money making is not even by certificate, it's by sabi ticket. Sabi ticket. You must be mentally smart and sound. So look at me today, look at my fifth car. This car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. Of course, the good news is that I never knew that I'll become so rich and wealthy in the less than 5 years of my life. See, I don't know what you're passing through. You're better than that condition. Don't let that condition define you. If I can succeed, you can do better. Touch yourself and say, I can do better. Touch yourself and say, I'm a success. Touch yourself and say, I'm a millionaire. See, every problem get expiring date tonight. Or this moment, this your problem of financial problem will expire. So by me listening to this opportunity 6 years ago, my financial problems expire. From that moment to today, I don't know what is financial struggles. I don't know what is lack of money. My life has always been abundance. Last 5 years was the best year of my life. Last 4 years was the best 5 years of my life. Last 3 years, last year, and even this is the best year of my entire life on earth. Every single year, my money is keep increasing. The life of people I touch is getting bigger. And of course, I'm having a good life and I'm eating good food, enjoying life, helping people. And of course, the scale is my starting point already. So look at my latest property in the billionaire estate, costing me over 100 million. Next month, 2021, December, I'm moving to a 100 million naira mansion. And the street is even named after my name. I never knew I'll become so rich and wealthy. The first time I ever left this country was 2016. Company took 120 Nigerian delegates to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila. Look at my face. I was just escaping from poverty. When I came back immediately, of course, I got married. Look at my lovely, beautiful wife. Look at me. Look at my first mentee, Mrs. Nireme Paul, that made 1 million every month for the rest of our life. Our company gave us all expense paid trip. The following year, of course, 2018, I mentored 19 Nigerians out of 128 Nigerians that made 1 million every month. Company gave all of us all expense paid trip. The following year, 2019, I mentored 28 Nigerians that made 1 million every month, 1 million minimum on a part-time, on a spare time out of 229 Nigerian delegates. Company gave all expense paid trip. Last year, before lockdown, we took a lot of Nigerians to Dubai. We're going to go to a yacht cruise to enjoy ourselves. This year, we are supposed to be traveling by September because of COVID-19. We shifted to first week of December. Next month, we are traveling all expense paid. So you want to join us outside country, go to the chat box and type 2. I want to see your comments on the chat box. Type 2, type 2, type 2, type 2, type 2, type 2. December is next month, first week, of course. Look at the board of directors, our partners company. I've been a delegate in over 10 countries in the world. My life has never remained the same. Okay, the company practically pays us in 9 different ways. Because of my time, I will share 2 ways, take questions, call it a day. Look at this. The company provides you information on your text message on your WhatsApp. Your job is to share. Any customer that buys a slot, company reward you with 5,000 naira. Tell your neighbor small money. Of course, we are not here because of 5,000 naira. When 2 customers say yes, company match the 2 of them and give us a matching reward of 7,000 naira. Let's say this is you. You came for the program today. You saw the program today. You buy your slot today. You join Millionaire School today. Of course, you draw your account number tonight. And we put on the mentorship program. 1 week of mentorship. Of course, when you share the text on WhatsApp, one of your friends, Fatima, saw it on your WhatsApp status, and she bought a business slot. Company pay 5,000 naira. When your friend Akbar saw it and buys a business slot, company pay 5,000 naira. Now, tell your friend, say yes, company match the 2 of them and give you 7,000 naira extra, which makes your money 5,000 plus 5,000, 10,000 plus 7,000. That is 17,000 naira. If you use 2,000 and load that on 8 times, on your phone and send a message to all your contacts. 15K in your pocket, 15K in a day times 10 days is 150,000. Times 20 days, that's about 300,000. 15K in a day, every single day, times it by 30 days is 450K. As an extra income in your pocket, your job is over. Your job is just to enroll these 2 guys in the Millionaire School so that we can train and mentor them. The following, of course, 4 customers say yes, each, for example, each of them earn 5K plus 7,000. You for doing nothing. The company policy says whenever a customer says yes, on the left and the right, company match and pay 7,000 naira. Whenever a customer says yes, left and right, whether you know it or not, company pays 7,000. The more the customer says yes, left and the more 7,000 naira, the company pays us for the rest of our life. And this is how I make 600 million in 5 years, 600 damn million. My mom, 35 years salary for government, I made that money in 2 years of my life. And we have the Millionaire School Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, both online and offline. The vision is to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that earn $10,000 or 4 million naira before the year 2025. So far, so good. The company has created over 30,000 self-made multi-millionaires. And I was happy to let you know I have the 8 weeks mentorship program for you to make 1.7 million in 2 months from now, because 4 weeks makes a month. 4 weeks makes a month. Look at you. You saw this opportunity. You came for the business program. You're watching this presentation right now. You're buying your slot right away. You join the mentorship program for 1 week. In 1 week, let's say in the worst case scenario, only 2 customers say yes, company pays you 7,000. Let's say you never did anything, but you enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school. So we train and mentor them. The following week, 4 customers say yes, each of them earn 7,000 each. You for doing nothing, company pays 7,001. 7,000 to 14,000. In the next 8 weeks, right now, 2 months from now, company has credited you 1.7 million as an extra income. Let me ask you a funny question. You started a business less than 50,000, right? Company give a physical product, physical package, worth over 60K, right? You drop your account number. We held your hand, mentor you for just 2 months. Let's just imagine, let's talk like Nigerians. You did not make this 1.7 million. Let's say you make 1.5 million, 1.2, 1 million, 800K as an extra income. Is that a bad business? It is not a bad business. So I'm happy to let you know that the online business schools, of course, a millionaire school, online presentation like this is every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1 West African time. The same Zoom ID number, you can as well join us. I'm in New York right now. We have about 38 offices in Nigeria, head office in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and the rest of the cities. So I'm in New York. So in New York, connect with us at Stevenson House, number 3 in Sikado Avenue, about IBB Roundabout 2 lane here in Akwa Ibom State, New York. And if you're a busy man, for busy people, we don't give them 1 week. We give them 1 month. Let's say the month of January 2021. Let's say only 1 month. Only 2 customers say yes. Company pays you 7,000. Let's say that you never did anything, but you enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school. We train and mentor them. Of course, we support them. The following month, 4 customers say yes. This is the job. Your job is just to send text and WhatsApp. That's your job. Don't talk, don't explain. 4 customers, each of them earn 7K. You for doing nothing, 7K1, 7K2, 14K. In the next 1 year right now, company has successfully paid you 17.2 million as an extra income in your account. Let's just talk like Nigerians. You make 17.2 million. Just think for a moment. What can you do with the money? Can the money help you buy a piece of land of 8 million? Can the money help you buy a piece of a car of, let me say, 5 million? Can the money help you solve people's problems, help some charity people start small business for you? Of course, the good news is you can buy yourself a dream car, you can buy yourself a landed property, you can sell your house project, and we partner with Access Bank. For the past 9 years in Nigeria, EcoBank has been our partner, Zenith Bank, NAFDAC, SON, Standard Organization of Nigeria. NatureSway is located in Utah, USA. NatureSway has been in US for the past 50 years. Debt-free company has sold 700 different products and enrolled in New York Stock Exchange. Physical product, toothpaste, soap, beverages from our partners company. Free training, free coaching program, free mentorship program. You have a lot to gain from the company. Excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trade, brand new cash time freedom. You have nothing to lose. We have achievements and award. The company has created over 30,000 self-made multi-millionaires. We started in March 2006. We are a global company, physical presence in 100 countries in the world. We don't have conventions in halls, but in stadium. I never believe when I saw this. 120 Nigerian delegates. Look at me here. And look at millions of people all over the world. Look at me here. Millions of people. When I came back to Nigeria, I saw Francis Duru, Segun Arinze, popular Nollywood actor. So many people, even Fada, even the vice president of the country, rightly representing the president, Alhaji Mohammed Buhari. Of course, he wasn't there. Osibanjo was there to represent him. Professor San of Kano Nwankwo is a brand ambassador of our company. His brother Bunna, Mr. Nnamdi Achukwu, and the lovely wife. Look at the board of directors of our partners company. In the middle is the visionary president, Dr. Eduardo Cabaton, the billionaire engineer, Francis Miguel, and Mr. Jonas Sprain. Engineer, have you seen them before? Yes. They come to Nigeria 2 to 3 times in a year. Look at the first time I met them in Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. If you see my face, where we see I was just escaping from poverty. Millions of people look at the board of directors of our partners company. I've touched life positively. Look at me today with my 5th car. This car gave me so much respect I don't deserve. Engineer Rinze, I passed through a product of the millionaire school, super rich and super successful today. Architect UK, of course, Kesson Korok, of course, Mr. Engineer Franklin, Mr. Edith Philip, part of it I've touched life positively. Mrs. Sidon Ogedon, Mr. Anthony was say, Engineer Chukwuno Sokbala, Mrs. Nyenemepo, of course, bought so many cars, built duplex, packed into the house. This year, June, Chukwusomozochukwu, Mr. Okondo, and so many people time will help me to mention their names. I would like to round up our business presentation by asking us a question. How big is your dream? How close are you to achieve your dreams? Do you have dreams of giving your children wonderful education? Why not you say yes to this opportunity? You have a very big dream of giving your children family vacation. Why not you say yes? You have a very big dream of living your own house. You have a very big dream of becoming your own boss, working from home. Of course, you need an extra income. What is your heart desire? What are your dreams? Financial freedom. You want to touch people's life. 6 million children die of starvation every year. What are your beautiful dreams? You want to have a good retirement. You want to touch people's life. Buy yourself a brand new car. Buy your landed property. As we round our business presentation, let us read what is on the screen with us. One together, go. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. People don't get patient for this life. Look at how we look for jobs in this country. Look at how you retire from jobs in this country. May you never retire broke and poor. You retire rich and wealthy. And look at, of course, the good news is that there's nothing like job security, so you have to stand up and do something for yourself. Extra income. The company will give you a package worth 60,000 naira, a website worth 500,000, 6-month mentorship program worth 1 million naira, customized website for you. 1,560,000 was supposed to pay, but right now we are on promo. The package has been subsidized to 100K. Now we're on promo. The promo is 49,990. So you can take advantage of this right now by buying one slot, 3,715. Choose anyone convenient for you. The difference is that if you buy one slot, one business slot, company attached to you, a rising star mentor that will grab your hand, mentor you. So make money every day. That's why he's holding your hand. At least up to 210,000 in a day. If you have not made that money in a day, he can never allow you rest. At least about 10% in a day, of course. In a day, 3 business slots is 300K, but right now we're on promo. Promo is 149,700. So buy promo today, the next working day, bank verify your account, the next working day, bank pay 17K. And the company attached to you, of course, a global mentor that will grab your hand, mentor you to make money every day up to 630,000 in a day. It's about 10%. Our some business slot is 700,000. Right now, we're on a promo. The promo is 349,300. The next working day, bank will verify account. The next working day, bank will pay 65,000 naira. Go to bank, withdraw your money, use your money, pocket it, and then enjoy your life. And the company attached to you a share get paid mentor that will have your hand to make up to 1.4 million in a day. It's about 10%. So you're going to make money. You know, you teach, you mentor, you support, you coach, you do all he can do for you. You must make this money every day. 15 slot is 1.5 million naira. Right now, we are on promo. Promo is 747,850. Drop your account number the next working day, being tomorrow next, of course, the next working day, bank will pay your account. The next working day, bank will pay you 189,000. You go to bank, withdraw your money. It's your money. Company attached to a light mentor that will help you to make 3.1 million in a day to about 10%. The key to getting success is getting started. Of course, this is the company project account. The first 10 people that will make their payment right now, get back to the person that invited you, ask him for his millionaire school number. Of course, make your payment, ask him for the number, send it to us, or reservation number or millionaire school number. So we would like to work with the first 10 people. The Light Mentor will give you a VIP ticket tonight. I've got the starting point of our achievement is how do you get the VIP ticket? Ask the person that invited to give you the number of Engineer Fund. That is my name. I'll send a ticket, add it to the mentorship group chat. The vision is to create 100,000 entrepreneurs. Is already there. The ambassadors are there. They're going to help you do that. Those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently ask questions. Is the business real? Yes. Is it for everyone? Yes. Will I 1 hour, 2 hours to put in the business to make between 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Do I need to sell or market product? No. Do I need to convince anyone? No. Your job is not to talk, it's not to sell. Your work is to share. Is this a business or investment? Business, not investment. Will I give a support system to say yes? Millionaire School is Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, both online and offline. Of course, how do I get started? Buy your slot right away. Join the mentorship program for orientation. Get the business tools and materials. Submit your account number and share those information. This is the end of our presentation. So before we take questions, we are on promo right now. So if you can make your payment right now, 49,990, that is very good. Or you can get short. If you miss the promo, the money goes back to 100K. So if you can't make the payment, you don't have the money right now. What you can do instrumental pay, part payment or deposit. What am I trying to say? Let's say make an instrumental pay. Let's say 30K, and the promo is over. You can only balance at 19K, 990 instead of 100K. You make 20K. The least you balance the difference of it. 1 month, 2 months, you can do this balancing before the end of the year. The least you can never deposit is 5,000. Below that, you cannot take it from you to hold down the price for you. If not, you can buy your full slot 13715 right away. The first thing that will make their payment tonight for 123,715 slots, you'll be added to the VIP mentorship program. This is the end of my presentation. So we want to appreciate you for coming here. You have a question for me? Let me just take 1 or 2 questions. Kindly unmute yourself. Let's take your question. I have a jam question or a question. You can actually unmute yourself right now. So tell us your name, tell us your location. We can take your question. You have a question, you can unmute yourself. Then we can take questions. Question time. Feel free to touch the button that looks like mic. Unmute yourself. Let's take question. You have a question, you listen carefully from the beginning to right now. You're having doubts here and there. You want to be sure. You want to make your payment right now because you want to buy you want to help yourself by buying the future now. Buy when it's cheap. Buy the future when it's cheap because it's very cheap, 49,990 instead of 100K. You're going to make millions of naira. Tomorrow be this opportunity that is present for you. Don't miss out this. If you are missing so many opportunities, so many revolutions, the Industrial Revolution, the 20th century revolution, 21st century revolution, so don't miss out on this one. If you miss buying shares in Coca-Cola, you miss buying shares in banks, You miss buying oil wells. Don't miss this opportunity. Here comes a multi-billion opportunity to make your choice tonight. This might be the answer to your prayer point from financial struggles to financial abundance. So this is the end of our program with this. No question. I want to thank you everybody for joining me tonight. So many people time will me to call the names. I appreciate your presence this evening. This is the best we can take right now. I want to see you make your payment. The first 10 people we added to the VIP mentorship program. So you can choose wisely. You have to be in your shoe. Don't choose one. Go for 15. Go for 7. Go for 3. Too bad, at least. That will help you save you a lot of money. And I want to appreciate you. I would like to see you on top. Celebrate your success. This is the end of my presentation. You can always get the recorded version through the person that invited you, and have a nice time. Bye-bye for now, and see you on top. She not my show, she not what she, oh, now me get out.